If you're looking to make some fast and easy money in GTA Online for this week without relying on randoms or wasting hours on complicated heist setups and things like that, then you're in the right place because Rockstar dropped a few big money bonuses for this week's update that are going to be perfect for solo players as well as casual grinders alike. So whether you like to run some semi-passive businesses and do some big sell missions for some huge money payouts, or you like doing active grinding content, farming missions for hours on end and staying entertained while making money in GTA Online, this week's update is perfect for stacking cash. And so we're going to be jumping into it with this solo money making guide for this week. I'll be walking you through the best ways to take advantage of this week's money making opportunities, some best practices, strategies, and tips to optimize your grind, and more, because we have some good opportunities and you definitely don't want to miss out on them. So first, we'll talk about the opportunity for double the production speed on your biker business grass farm, as well as organic produce at your nightclub. Two grass related businesses here in this game. You're not making double money with the sale missions on either of these, but you're able to produce the grass product twice as fast. So we'll talk about that a little bit in depth and in detail towards the end of today's video. But first, I want to focus on the opportunity for double money and double RP on the smoke on the water smoke shop money laundering operations, where you're making $70,000 every 5 minutes with double money. Or if you have GTA Plus, you're making 4 times money, so that's $140,000, call it every 5 minutes on average, which is awesome right there. This seems like as good a time as any to start up some smoke on the water smoke shop money laundering missions to earn some double money. I don't have GTA Plus, so I'm not making 4 times money, but we'll start this up and we'll, get close to maxing out the heat level, then we'll lower it. But this is a pretty good time to do it because it's daytime, and what I'll do is I'll also start up a timer just to kind of keep track of exactly how long these missions take me to do. So I'll start my timer right now. We'll go through the gameplay and also complete that weekly challenge. Oh, we gotta torch the weed farms first. Let's see which one we have. Nice, we have the one in town, so that's pretty good. If we check out the weekly challenge, which, we went over in the weekly update guide, but completing 3 jobs from the smoke on the water smoke shop, and you will get the $100,000. So even if you don't really want to farm these for the double or quadruple money this week, depending on if you're paying for GTA Plus or not, just get done with 3 of them and you're making 100 grand right there on top of the money you're already making. And if you're farming these all week, the 100 grand may be a drop in the bucket compared to all the extra money you're making, but it still is worth it for content you're already playing, right? With these missions, of course, you can go pick up these Molotovs, and I think I need to restock on some. I don't know how many I have. I have 15, so I'd like to max them out. But in case you guys didn't know, or in case you just are out of Molotovs, forgot to grab them, didn't notice where they are on the map, etc., check this out. What you can actually do is grab your firework launcher, and that way you could blow up the grass. That will light it on fire too. So you are expending this ammo, but it's still kind of worth it because you can burn the grass farm this way, and it works just the same. You are burning stuff. You're burning the grass farm, and that's all you got to do for the mission, so it is kind of worth it. We are getting super baked right now, though. Hold on. I'm also standing in the fire. Not good. Let me get out of the way here. Am I still on fire? What the heck? I felt like I was a little bit out of the way right there. Oh, God, I'm on fire again. This is not good. Hold on. I'm going on the offensive here. Here we go. Oh, there's a propane tank right there. I got to make sure I don't blow up from that. Is that person in the car? No, they're right here. Come on. Peek. See ya. All right, let's chuck a Molotov though at this last one right there, and everything else is burned. So I'm gonna head back to my oppressor. Oh God, we're still getting super baked running through here. This stuff is burned already. Wait, that's not lighting everything on fire. It's not spreading. There we go. Okay, let's get back to the oppressor and head to the second one. Now, if you're going through this too, I mean, if you're trying to speed this up and speed run these missions as fast as possible, use your Sparrow and blow these people up, use your oppressor, use the missiles, do whatever you want, right? I just like initiating gunfights on my own and shooting enemies, because it's fun. So let's actually switch it up. Let's use the tactical SMG for these guys. Also, my allergies are bugging me today. I've had a runny nose for days, I feel like, and I'm not sick. It's just... it's not even pollen season in Texas. It's just summer, So I guess somehow that just makes me have chronic allergies. It's also probably my cat too. I am allergic to my cat, funny enough. There we go. The only annoying thing about the grass farm mission is that when you burn the plants, you can't like shoot through them. They count as solid objects for some reason. So that gets a little bit annoying when you're trying to headshot people and, a small piece of plant is completely blocking your bullet like it's a impenetrable wall. That's annoying. Oh, these guys are rolling up on me here. Hold on. Let's take him out. I guess what I'll do is take these guys out before I hop the fence. There we go. And we'll take you out too. See ya. Let me actually... Ooh, we're about to die. You know what? I got a Molotov you. I just don't like your face. You're gonna burn to death. Have a good one. They're having a little barbecue over here. I just barbecue them though. Give me them toes. Nice. All right, one more guy over here, and then we'll burn the plants. Oh, he was already in the middle of dying. That was crazy. Okay, so we'll throw one right there, one right there, and we'll just throw one in the middle. Why not? Let's just make it entertaining. I'll just chuck all the Molotovs, disperse of them all. If you burn all the plants, you'll take everything out. That's like what they're programmed to do. Sometimes I try and just preserve some Molotovs, but I mean, you get the full stock on the mission anyway, so you might as well just let everything burn. But there we go. That's the last one cleared out. So I'll heal up here. Let's get out of the area on my oppressor. I should probably kill this guy first. And since there's no cooldown on these missions, we can just start up the next one right away. So what I like to do is get my phone at the ready to call Raph, smoke on the water. We just completed that one. Call up Raph again, get the next mission started. That one just took us 5 minutes there. So right on par with, you know, the car wash missions and a little bit quicker than the Higgins Helitours missions, depending on which one you're doing. And we'll just get started with the next one here. All right, we gotta go all the way to Grapeseed. We're picking up the fertilizer. This one, you know, it's on the slower side, I guess, but it's not too bad. I mean, this still should only be like a 6-minute mission, so we'll speed this part up. I'll full send over there. In fact, I'll probably take my Sparrow over there, and we'll take that Bobcat and deliver it back. Now, you guys can let me know in the comments if it's happened to you before, but I've yet to have it happen. I just strafe run all the enemies here with my Kasatka, or my Sparrow. It doesn't seem to blow up the truck. Like, look, that guy's right next to my truck. I could just shoot that enemy, and the truck obviously explodes from the missile, but it doesn't blow up, right? The missile just explodes, and the truck gets basically flung out of the way. I think that Bobcat can explode if you shoot it multiple times, but I don't think it's the type of thing, like, for a normal mission where if like, the package explodes, you fail the mission, something like that. This vehicle is meant to be delivered, so I just strafe run with my Sparrow, and then I deliver the Bobcat. I also hate how they don't let you, like, unlock the vehicle early. You have to wait for Raph to call you on the phone right there, or over his comms. That's a little bit annoying. But yeah, we got this secured now. Now we just need to drive it all the way back. And what you could end up doing, actually, is taking the Iron Mule and delivering it that way. I want to see if that can actually work. I want to see if it's actually any faster, because this thing just spawned behind me. I should have called this in, like, as soon as I landed with the Sparrow. I shouldn't have been already driving on the way back, because now I got to double back to go get the Iron Mule, which is located even further away, actually. I'm driving even more north to get to it. This is like, typically I don't use the Iron Mule that much. It is helpful to bring vehicles to destinations, like if you want to bring the Boxville with the Humane Lab security contract, if you're doing it on Specialist Plus or something, like, it does speed it up a little bit, but you got to make sure that you kind of start the mission with the Iron Mule and then fly over there. That way you don't have to, you know, spend half the delivery time driving back, bringing that vehicle to the helicopter just to pick it up and then fly it back. So by the time I end up getting back there, I'll probably be breaking even on time anyway, to be honest. But like I said, if you anticipate, you know, yourself doing this mission, then you might as well, you know, fly over there on the mule, and that'll make it faster. But I'm actually not even sure. Can this pick it up? I haven't tried it yet. Nope, doesn't work for this mission anyway. Okay, that's cool. Well, now it's a total waste of time. After a long journey, we finally made it back. We are pulling up on the smoke shop right now. I did waste a couple minutes trying to test out the Iron Mule to see if I could deliver the Bobcat. I swear I heard that somewhere, so I figured I'd try it out for the sake of the video. And it didn't even work anyway. Maybe I just wasn't patient enough trying to hook it up. We have a little bit of time left to do one more money laundering operation. One, to complete the weekly challenge, but also get our heat meter. You know, do it before our heat meter maxes out. So I'm gonna call up Raph one more time, and we will start one more money laundering operation, because we do have 85% heat on the smoke on the water business. So called up Raph, we'll get that done. Everyone's calling me today. Let me get my Oppressor Mark II back. Okay, sweet. So we got the rival dealers mission. Now this one, you can actually speed it up. Some players may not want to do this one because they're like, oh, I gotta drive around, you know, this Albany Primo. It's kind of slow. I gotta take out all the gang members individually, or the dealers. Well, check out this little strategy to speed run it right here. This will make it a lot faster. So of course, I mean, you could be even quicker and just shoot everyone on your Oppressor Mark II, but I'm just gonna kill everyone with my carbine rifle, because we're gonna try and just showcase to you how I like to play this mission. Oh my god, we have so many gang members on us. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is not actually take this lowrider. I'm gonna put 3 sticky bombs on this vehicle, and I may end up dying here anyway, which would not be optimal, but here, first let me take some snacks, armor. We have so many, I mean, with this mission specifically, you could see how many enemies spawned here. Let me just get to cover so I could do this. So we could see all the locations on the mini-map right now. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set a point of interest here, I'm gonna set a point of interest here, and set a point of interest here. Okay, now we know where all the enemies are. Perfect. We're gonna get out of the car, we're gonna kill all these people, and we're gonna fly over to each one of those locations on my oppressor, take everyone out, instead of just driving there. Now, obviously, I'm not doing this in the most optimal, fastest time, because I'm shooting every single ball on Grove Street right now. But the game is telling us to enter the lowrider. It doesn't matter. We're not doing that. So let's head to this location on the map first. This first point of interest. We'll take out these dealers. All you need to do is kill them. Finally, once we take out the third group, that's when they want us to dispose of the, well, sometimes it's the Albany Primo. That's a different vehicle for this mission that we got. It's not a Primo. Oh my god, he's still alive? You know what? Honestly, I should have let him live right there. That guy, he deserved to live, but sorry, we're doing the mission. So let's go to the next group of enemies. When we need to basically dispose of everyone here and we have to blow up the vehicle at the end, you could just hit your D-pad and blow up the vehicle, because remember, you put 3 sticky bombs on that car, so you'll ensure it blows up. You don't actually need to drive the vehicle around, which is nice. And if you're optimizing this by just flying over there, putting sticky bombs on it, memorizing the locations, etc., you can get this mission done in as little as like 2.5 minutes, honestly, if you're super, super fast. I'm not, but that's like optimal rates. So let's just blow these guys up. We'll take him out. Oh, I missed him with the missile. Is he still not dead? Oh, now he's definitely dead. All right, on to location number 3. And here we are. I'm already getting a lock on. Was I getting it through the building, or are they underneath? Yeah, I think I was. I was getting it through the building. Are they in the back alley? They are. Why was I locking onto them through the wall? That was crazy. All right, let me just back up here, because I don't have the missile lock yet. There we go. Take him out. And boom, we've eliminated them. Now we just blow up the vehicle. And there you go. Rival dealers eliminated. We got our 3rd money laundering operation done. Weekly challenge complete. 100 grand right there. That is nice. That only took us, I mean, on this recording, it's 18 minutes. On my timer on my phone, yeah, it's 17 minutes and 30 seconds. Had I not wasted time with the Iron Mule, this would have been basically 15 minutes to do all 3, which is, you know, 5-minute pace for that. That's right where you want to be. 5 minutes a mission right there. That's 12 missions in an hour, and at $70,000 with double money, that's $840,000 per hour with these missions. Of course, if you have GTA Plus, then you're getting 4 times money, so $140,000 per mission, 5 minutes a piece. That's $1.68 million every single hour, which is just insanely good money. Blows Kaio and Dr. Dre out of the water. And now, of course, when you've been farming money laundering operations, no matter what business you're doing, whether it's for the car wash, the smoke on the water smoke shop, or the Higgins helicopter tours business, you will need to do a heat reduction job. So we did that right now. We called up Raph. I'm going to lower my heat because it was at 95%. I can do one more money laundering operation, but I was just going to do this for the sake of the video. And you don't need to actually deliver every single package. So what you could just do is go to the closest location, which is what we're going to be doing. We're just going to be delivering one. I mean, you would want to complete all of them if you're worried about getting the payment and the tip, but no one's doing these missions to make money. We're just trying to reduce the heat so we can get back into making money with the actual money laundering operations. Even though you do get, you know, $5,000 or $6,000 for doing these deliveries, it's just not worth the time, right? It's not like you're wasting a ton of time, but for making that amount of money, you just don't want to waste your time. So here we are. We're pulling up on the location with the van. We're just going to be delivering one package. We're not going to worry about what type of grass product it is. None of that. If I can just get into the circle here, we'll just drop some blueberry cheesecake. Okay, cool. Have a fantastic day, Mr. Customer. And then we're just going to blow up the van. Just get one delivery so that you'll fail successfully, right? You're only going to get 1 out of 5 packages delivered, but this will still count as a completion. You'll reduce your heat, and there you go. So let's call up Raph just to show you. We still got $610 from that too, so it's not like you make no money at all if you're worried about that. But let's check out on the smoke on the water smoke shop. There we go. Our heat level's back to 0. So just do that every time you max out your heat on this business, and just rinse and repeat this content literally all week long until your eyes bleed and you go insane. And like I said at the beginning of the video, just briefly when we were talking about the money bonuses, since we're mainly focused on the smoke shop, smoke on the water business inside of this video, because that has some active grinding content, don't forget about your semi-passive businesses and the double production speed for them this week when it comes to grass related products. So at your nightclub, your organic produce at your nightclub, not all goods at your nightclub, just organic produce will be producing twice as fast. So I'm going to assign one of these technicians to organic produce right now. I need to take them off of either sporting goods or cargo and shipments to make room with a technician here and assign them to organic produce. Now, funny enough, I need to restart my grass farm business as well. I'm not going to restart my document forgery office ever. I have that one permanently shut down. This one, I bought a different location for the sake of a video I was making in the past, and I just never got it started again, so I haven't been making money selling to street dealers over the past couple weeks. I got to get started with that because, of course, you have a 35% buff on grass product at your MC business as long as you own the smoke on the water smoke shop, but we'll get into that in just a second. So at your nightclub, if you take off of, basically when you check out your goods tab, or actually we could just check out home, the products that you want to be producing at your nightclub would be cash creation, pharmaceutical research, South American imports, sporting goods, and cargo and shipments. But you sell at about the $900K to $1.1 million range with your nightclub warehouse. Once cash creation starts to fill up, pharmaceutical research and South American imports. These fill up the fastest. I would not wait for these two to fill up because these take like almost 40 and 60 hours respectively. So you could take off sporting goods, for example, and I would reassign a sporting goods or a cargo and shipments technician and assign them to organic produce, which has to do with the grass farm if you own that in GTA. So you'll make extra money faster from this product producing, and that'll be more in line with the money you're making from South American imports, pharmaceutical research, and cash creation. And you'll also have organic produce that is stacking cash with that at the same time. So that's really good right there. And if we transition over to our MC business and the grass farm, if you own that MC business, don't forget it's even better now because that used to sell for $315,000. You go into a full public lobby for the high demand bonus and you're stacking $157,500 on top of that for a total of $472,500. But that was the old payouts. If you own the smoke on the water smoke shop, you get a 35% buff at that grass farm business for your MC club. So you add an additional amount of money, a 35% value on top of the sale. That means you're selling grass for $637,000 or almost $638,000 now if you sell it in a full public lobby, or at least a public lobby with 20 plus players for that max high demand bonus right there. If you sell in a solo lobby, your full business of grass that you're selling, normally again $315,000, but with that 35% buff for owning the smoke shop, now you're selling it for over $425,000, which is awesome. And remember, the reason I'm talking about this is because the nightclub organic produce production speed is doubled this week, as well as your production at the grass farm. So when you buy supplies for your grass farm business, your MC business right there, you will be doing twice as many sell missions in the same amount of time, albeit you need to do an extra sell mission, but it's a roundabout indirect double money bonus. You're not getting double money for the sales, but you are getting double the production speed, so you're still able to do twice the amount of sales that you would normally get for the same amount of playtime of being logged into GTA. So that's super good right there as well. We are going to wrap up everything right there, though. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Make sure you go on to drop a like on it if you guys enjoyed it and you found the information helpful. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and you want to see more daily GTA Online content just like this. Check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, specifically twitch.tv/hazardoushdtv for daily GTA Online money grinding live streams. I upload 2 YouTube shorts as well as TikToks every single day as well. So if you want more content outside of the long form and you like short form, rapid fire tips, tricks, news, updates, tutorials, guides, leaks, and more, that is the content for you. And also check out the videos that I have upcoming this weekend because they are some big, highly edited ones you guys definitely don't want to miss out on. Anyways, have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys in the next one tomorrow. Adios, amigos.